Welcome out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. We've got a brand new Daniel Kravitz chosen one for you. This is the kickoff of Volume 3. And I have to say, I am loving Volume 3. It's a lot more complex and intricate than the first two volumes. A lot more thought and planning went into it. A lot of new characters, a lot of new story. And this is just getting started right here. We hope you enjoy it. We want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of. We want to thank MadLab Theater, our host site where we perform. Our next show will be coming up. We just had a show yesterday, but our next show will be coming up in March on Saturday the 14th. So please come see our March show. And thank you to our parent network, It's All Been Done Presents, found at IABDpresents.com. It has podcast, written work, video series, and more. Now here's Daniel Kravitz' chosen one.
Our next feature tonight is Volume 3 premiere of Daniel Kravitz' Chosen One. The episode is entitled The New Class. Daniel is in a classroom on a U.L.P. owned ranch in Montana, addressing a sea of about 15 eager would-be team members of various ages, genders, ethnicities, and so forth, carefully handpicked from all over the globe. They wait expectantly for the wise words of their leader.
Ahem! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and assorted others. You are here because you are the best of the best, the brightest and most in tune with the otherworldly. You have been selected for your unique set of skills to join the most exclusive organization on the planet, run by the most handsomest person you will ever meet. It's me. Wait, why aren't any of you writing this down? Now, if you make it through the program here, and that is a huge honkin' if, because make no mistake about it, the work we do is difficult, and it is dangerous, and some other impressive words that begin with the letter D. You will be one of the few people protecting mankind from monsters, from demons, and other threats that could wipe out an entire population. Diminished chord for effect. Now you may say, Daniel, how did... And then I would interrupt you because you should be calling me Mr. Kravitz or Your Highness. So then, appropriately chastised, you may say, Mr. Kravitz, my God and Savior, how did you get to be so awesome and handsome and save the world all those times? To which I would reply, it's a long story, but a good one. I was born in the city of Columbus, Ohio, and was the tallest one in my class, standing 6 feet tall. By the time I hit grade 5, made me sad to feel alive, because I don't feel like I belong. No, I don't feel like I belong. Grown up now, I run a cool ranch. It's the U.L.P. Central Branch. Everyone wants to be my friend, but I won't let them in.
A hulking green monster, well over 6 feet tall, with a forked tail, 5 deadly claws, and a scary mace, suddenly bursts into the classroom.
Ah! Daniel Kravitz, you killed my daddy! Prepare to die!
Well, how dare you interrupt my song, you stupid monster!
Do not call me a monster!
Ooh. Now stay in your seat, all of you. All you eager beavers out there, I've got this. This one is mine.
That's what you think, Daniel Kravitz!
Did I kill your father because he was ugly? Well, I mean, if he looks anything like you, then yes, I did.
Not as ugly as you will be once I get done rearranging your face!
Ooh, was that an original comeback?
Are we going to talk? Or are we going to fight?
Oh, we are definitely going to fight.
Daniel faces the hideous beast.
I am not hideous!
The two circle and swipe, neither gaining the upper hand. Daniel narrowly avoids being impaled by the monster's sharp claws, while the green thing dodges the swipes of Daniel's axe, conveniently placed behind the desk prior to the lesson.
All right, quit dodging my peely!
That is a terrible name for an axe!
Oh, come on, like Mr. Smashy is a good name for a mace, seriously.
Yes, it is!
How does he know its name is Mr. Smashy?
Shh, this is getting good.
When I get a hold of you, Daniel Kravitz, I will rip your testicles from your body and hang them from the rear view mirror of mine like a pair of fuzzy, saggy dice. Then I will slice your nose off and I'll shove it into the groin cavity so you'll always smell your own farts, especially the stinky ones.
Hold on. Now, how can I smell my own farts if my nose isn't attached anymore, dummy?
Well, that does not matter! I will
Just stop talking and get ready to die already!
You die first! No!
Daniel leaps onto the desk, then swings his axe low in a big arc, cutting through the monster's neck, cleanly severing its head from its body.
Take that, you foul creature! I know, right? He shouldn't have got ahead of himself, am I right? Thank you.
A short time later, elsewhere on the ranch, the new ruling council of the U.L.P. holds their weekly meeting.
We need to be out there showing everyone that the U.L.P. is back.
I disagree. Caution is warranted here. There will be many questions about the new leadership, and we don't want to invite the wrong parties to test us before we're ready.
It's been a year, and no one
They're
has...
going to test us anyway. We could nip things in the bud by just letting them know we're here.
Pardon me, but I thought the entire point of this society was to be secret.
Well, yes, but I'm sure Alexis isn't lobbying a skywriting campaign.
Correct, Rufus. I just mean those that already knew about the U.L.P., the factions we kept under control.
Oh, that makes sense.
I admit it might behoove us to reach out to those groups, but after we have more than half a dozen of us on staff, we're not ready.
Daniel is with the new recruits right now. We're lucky we haven't been hit yet. The sooner we get out in front of this, the better.
Yes, but as I'm sure you can see, we are not prepared if they don't like our message.
Perhaps, however, if
All right. Enough, guys.
Abby, if you
surely
could just...
see.
I see both of your sides. I am just not ready to make a decision yet.
No decision is siding with him.
He makes an excellent point.
Thank you, Alfredo.
Delaying a decision isn't siding with anyone.
Oh, he also makes an excellent point.
Thank you, Alfredo.
You're welcome.
I just wish we could make these decisions with a bit less arguing.
Thank you, Josh. Yes, everyone is making sense, but you put me in charge of this group, so it's my decision.
Of course, I'm just saying...
Alexis, she has spoken. There's no need to continue the argument.
But I just...
Please, Alexis, we have more items on the agenda.
All right, but I'm bringing this back up again next week.
Fine. Josh, what's next?
Maybe I could come back to the base? I've been out here quite a while. I'm kind of tired of attending these meetings remotely.
Josh, no one wants you back here more than me. But for now, we've got a list of things that need taken care of out in the wild. And I'm sorry, without your magic, this is the best way you can contribute.
I know. Speaking of magic, Alfredo, how is your department coming along?
Oh, it is most splendid, dear Joss. The books have been most invaluable, but I could use some more supplies.
I'm afraid our budget is rather tapped out at the moment. We've spent all the liquid assets we've found from the U.L.P., and we're not yet prepared to start selling off the more long-term investments.
I believe there are stores we haven't found yet, so I plan to go looking again later this week.
You didn't tell me you were leaving again.
Well, I'm leaving again. Thursday, I should think.
I'd rather you didn't, unless it's really necessary.
Alex and I could switch places.
Josh.
Sorry, Abby.
I believe it is necessary for me to go. Alfredo?
Oh, yes. We would be most better prepared with more stock.
Okay, fine. Take Alfredo with you.
It'll be easier if I travel alone.
I didn't want to go anyway.
I really think you should
No, I'm fine.
All right. Who's next?
Rufus and his class load.
Right. Rufus, are you ready to start combat classes?
Well, actually, I decided to have Daniel do that.
I asked you to do it.
Yes, but Daniel is much better at physical fighting techniques than I am these days.
You can say that again. No offense, Rufus.
Well, a little bit taken, Josh.
Daniel fights with powers. You don't. You'll understand them more.
That is a decent point, but I've already arranged things with Daniel, so, well, maybe next week we'll swap back out.
I really wish you discussed this with me first.
I apologize.
Okay. Josh?
The next thing is...
Woo! Sorry I'm late. This one had to ham it up.
This one who is Daniel Kravitz cut off my hair!
Yeah.
Wow, we can see that.
But I put it back.
Clearly it did not stay on! I have to carry it around under my stinky arm!
Then use deodorant. How's that my fault?
You look like the Headless Horseman, Grezit.
Who is this headless horseman, Joshy Washy? Is he brave and terrifying?
Well,
Alfredo, you can reattach Grezit's head, right?
But of course.
Oh, it takes days to reattach, even with sexy Alfredo's magics.
Well, I have gotten quicker than the last time. I'll get you sorted out toot sweet.
No, I don't want to be short again!
That's not what I meant.
Just quit whining, Grezit. At least I didn't burn your body this time.
Yes, that would have been worse, Daniel Kravitz.
And, by the way, the line is, you killed my father. Not you killed my daddy.
Grezit the Green said it correctly.
No, you definitely did not.
Well, if I did not, it's because you distracted me.
Well, and speaking of distractions, did we find a new name for ourselves yet?
That's pretty far down the agenda, Daniel.
Well, I'd like to move it to the top if I were you. I mean, think about it. The U.L.P. It just sounds dumb.
Well, it was good enough for thousands of years.
Yes, but we all remember how that turned out.
How did it turn out?
We've got a few things more important than that.
So, the orientation went well, Daniel?
Yep, Alex. I passed them off to Cuckoo for all the paperwork and crap, and so I'm done for the day.
Daniel, stop!
Cuckoo?
Yes, it's what he calls a secretary, I'm afraid.
Oh, clever. Clever. It's just the last name twice.
No duh, there's no fooling this one.
Well, I'm pleased you're done because we have matters to discuss.
Again? I mean, didn't I just talk to you yesterday, Rufus?
Yes, but...
And didn't I talk to you the day before that?
Yes, we've spoken every day for the
So
past...
I think you see where I'm going with this.
These are different matters.
Don't try to persuade Daniel to take your side in our disagreement, Rufus.
I was thinking nothing of the sort.
Oh, really? Then what did you want to talk to him about?
Matters? Private matters?
Is this meeting over yet? Grezit the Green was hoping he had missed it.
One more thing. I'd like to begin the digitization of the U.L.P. texts we have.
Digitization? Whatever for?
What do you mean, whatever for? To make it easier to look things up, to search, and to sort.
That's a splendid idea, Abby.
Thanks, Alexis.
Grezit is decided then. Meeting over?
Well, actually, I would like to
No
discuss...
one cares. Okay, I'm with Grezit on this one. Meetings are boring.
Yes, they are!
I rather like them.
I do as well.
I was really...
Over! Go home. Actually, or a better idea, go and get yourself some of these cowboy hats off. No, seriously, okay? Go and get one. Good work today?
Daniel, it's 10 a.m.
Oh, well, then I guess do whatever you guys do.
Absolutely.
I am going to get iced cream. It will fall out of my head hole so I eat it twice.
Grezit, ice cream, it's only 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I will join you.
I will as well.
I did not invite you, Alex!
Well, you didn't invite Alfredo either.
Alfredo is always invited.
Yes, he is.
Well, I have lots of work to do anyway.
And no one cares, just get out.
Toodaloo.
Bye, Judgy on the computer screen.
Bye, Grezit.
Daniel, I really think...
I know, Rufus. I'll come find you in a few minutes.
I'll be in my study.
Wearing a cowboy hat? Oh, he's getting it. Alone at last.
Seems to happen less and less these days.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being in charge.
Daniel, did I make a mistake taking on this role?
Definitely.
No, I'm serious. They all just talk over me and do whatever they want to anyway.
Well, you're small. No, you gotta make them listen, Abby.
How do I do that?
Well, when you get my attention, it's because it's when you take your shirt off.
But it still doesn't make you listen to me.
Well, true, but maybe act like you're going to strip, then just stop short of it. Then they'll be spellbound and they'll be awaiting the next move.
Daniel!
What? Sorry. All right, sorry. Okay, listen, I hear you. Right. Look, Abby, you know I love you. But if you're actually asking me for advice and running a group...
I am!
I honestly don't know what to tell you. I mean, dealing with everyone, it's never something that I'm good at.
Liar!
No, I'm not.
You are. You handled them naturally. We all followed you across the ocean and into battle.
Yeah, but that wasn't just about the mission. That wasn't about me either.
Not true. They all looked to you to make decisions.
Well, but that was by default. It was nothing I was doing on purpose.
Yeah, well, they don't default to me, and I'm trying to do it on purpose.
Well, good luck with that. I'd rather fight a horde of demons.
You'd be better at it, too.
Damn straight.
All right, I did want to hear your thoughts on something, though.
Can it wait until tonight? I know I said I was done, but I better go save them from Cuckoo before we have to find a whole other class.
Don't let anyone else hear you use that nickname.
Whatever, I'm not afraid.
You should be.
Yeah, I am. Don't tell anyone. Oh, Voltaire was looking for you.
Oh, talk about creepy.
Well, I think Voltaire fits right in this place. I also don't like how I can't use pronouns with Voltaire, though, because I'm not sure if he's a shapeshifter, or if he's a he or if he's a she.
Voltaire prefers the term changeling, and Voltaire is whatever gender Voltaire feels like being at the moment, I guess.
Fair.
Voltaire's a he this week, I think. And he should fit in here. He's been here forever.
Well, that's part of the charm.
Says you. Let's trade. You go deal with Voltaire, and I'll take Cuckoo.
Gosh, you said it. But no deal. We each have our roles, Abby Reynolds.
Yeah, but sometimes I wish we didn't, don't you?
No, honestly, I am perfect with mine right now.
You are, aren't you?
Yep.
And that's where we'll leave our heroes for now. Come back next time for another episode of Daniel Kravitz' Chosen One.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 217, Daniel Kravitz' Chosen One, Volume 3 premiere, which is actually number 27 of the series, was entitled The New Class. It was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Samantha Stark. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. Our script editor is Keith Jackson. And our narrator is Chris Allen, who also edits the podcast. The segment starred Nathan Haley as Daniel Kravitz, Wendy Parks as Abby Reynolds, Shane Stefanchik as Rufus Reginald Rochester, Ryan Yohe as Grezit the Green, Seamus Talty as Josh Wallace, Joe Morales as Alexis Augustus Armentrout, Keith Jackson as Alfredo, and Virgil Von Hartzel and Samantha Stark as students. Please check out our website, it's allbeendoneradiohour.com, and support us at patreon.com/IABD. Have a great week.
They wait expectantly for the wise words of Donald Trump.
Yes, but Daniel is much better at the physical fighting techniques than I am these days.
You can say that again. No offense, Rufus.
Well, a little bit taken.
I'd like to begin the digitization of the U.L.P. texts we have.
Digitization? Whatever for?
Are you making fun of me?
Damn! A little brandy with it.
Whatever.
It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?